Big Boss Jock, my 750. Day 10 of the protest. El Podo Rosso, 750 kilohertz, AM, en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los choques del discos. Radio Rebelde. Day 10, día 10 de la demonstración. Now look at this, all my broadcasts. God's right here inside. Our Father in heaven, He helps me do this rhyme, line by line. Our one only God, Allah, Father in heaven, helping me do the wandering remote. It is a radio show where I rhyme the whole time. Try not to lose my mind, staying in line, being the sexual assault victim of the F.B.I. out in front of their field office here in Redding, California, playing the part of bozo. They're queer, hiding a sign. Hiding? No, holding a sign. Being out here in front of their field office on a city street, known city street, busy one. I'm their victim, their sexual assault victim. Day after day. This is the 10th day of the protest. Sexual assault victim, June of 14. F.B.I. Director Comey sodomized me, tortured me inside of this field office, among others that worked for the F.B.I. I'll state their names. Special Agent Skane, Special Agent Jackson, Special Agent Reid, among others. Those are the ones from the F.B.I. That's why it's not found a crime that I'm out here doing this another day. Well, a crime wouldn't be me doing this. It would be that the crime was made. So as a complaint, why has not an investigation been opened? Over what? We're working 109 pages given to them in November of 15. Listen, people, they always knew who assassinated President Kennedy. And you'll realize it when you know the story. Yeah, they've known the whole time. And this is how this power structure stays in place. If you were to know who killed Kennedy, then the shadow government no longer would be in control. That's why it's a mystery. And the public believes in the Z-bullet. Or was it? Discuss it again. To the point now that the assassination has been trivialized. Anytime that it's mentioned, all the conspiracy theories, oh, you're part of that group, it won't be proven, no one knows. They knew from day one. They all participated, the various agencies, to keep them in place. That's why the plane flew out of Redbud. They didn't slip up, fat agents. Blue, blue, blue. That's what they do. Cover for each other. Conspire. Full of lies. That's their style. Behave criminally. Corruption. That's the way. And that's for the whole Yankee government. What's that? You're gonna rib me about having to be out here day after day being your humiliated sex victim, sexual assault victim? Is that what I'm hearing, FBI? Because they have a ham radio. They get to talk to my stem receiver whenever they choose, along with many other federal agencies. It is my mind. Can't it, the stem receiver 006, get a little peace of mind? I mean, please, oh please, oh please. They call me Tweety, and they say, quit whining, Tweety. Quit whining about being on the twine. And thus mine. Birdie, birdie in the sky. That's where is the other end of the twine. Year after year, doing the same, being a slave. Can't escape. Public doesn't care. They're full of diversion. Full? No, but that's where their interest is. What I'm talking about, that's upsetting. Convoluted are those waters. They need to keep driving on. Stay with their job, being who they are. Ignorant. No one. This is day 10. We're talking thousands of people have seen this sign. And nothing. I won't say nothing. Yeah, there's a couple different ones, I have to say. But not much. Not enough. Not that I'm saying your efforts, the people that were interested, wasn't appreciated. It's only that I'm out here and this is day 10. And nothing's happening, I'm doing it again. That's why I'm doing it again, because nothing happens. I'll repeat, I need a radio, a Motorola radio, GTX 900, and I don't have to do this anymore. I gotta have my own money. Maybe have a little pride. Be able to pay for my own food. Not be treated as Shawnee the Cheyenne. If you don't know what Cheyenne is, that's dog. That's been my title since I've been here. It was Shawnee Lucien. Because Indochine was the scene back in the early 70s. You have about that. What's that? F.B.I. sodomized me in this field office, Redding, California, day 10 of the protest. Out here doing it again. You do this for every day. Sitting in the house doesn't help me. Very far from this. Yes, I am. I'm out here again. As far as away as I ever was. 18 years, 2 weeks, and a couple days. And I'll be there. Retirement age. Get to retire. 65. Gotta put the site somewhere. I know, it's funny. I wonder how it was. Yeah, you have an anus also, ma'am. No, I didn't find it funny. She did, though. My sign I'm holding. So I was just going along with her funny smile. Wasn't sympathetic. Should be expected, though. That's why I'm out here, to be humiliated. I'll hold a sign that says I was sodomized by the F.B.I. Hour after hour, day after day. I only do 2 hours, and I walk here for 45 minutes, and I walk back to the house for 45 minutes because I don't have a car. I don't have any pay. I'm on my feet. The car broke a couple weeks ago. Yep. And they probably turned on their device that makes it so it won't start. They put it on the electric ignition, on the electronic ignition. So they can shut me down anywhere, anytime they want. Second day or third day of the protest, the car wouldn't work anymore. I don't know, I can't figure it out. I don't have a diagnostic machine. And I don't know exactly where it is. I was told that it was put on there in June when I was here. Where was it? It's right there in your car, on the distributor. I'll take another look. I have 2 vehicles and both of them are broke. John's in the halfway house to the convalescent home. Halfway house, let's put it, I don't know what they're called, between the hospital service and the convalescent home. It's the step before the convalescent home. That's where his daughter needs him to go so she can push me out of the house. The one that I was buying 15 years ago. The one I asked her to go on the title. Protect my interest. She did. She told me to get the F out if I couldn't get a job. That was a week ago. Then John needed to go in the hospital because I figured out I was the turd. The floater, Klingon, the bastard, that's me. The turd that won't flush out to the sewer. And all my life, I was called the floater. What's the floater? One day I'd know. I figured it out last week. He needed to go. Walked out to the ambulance and went to the hospital. He's going to need extra care. They already told me this is what's going to happen. In 14, 13, 10, this is all planned. The same players. When you figure this out, we're going to go get the burgers. When I was here in 14, John took me with the dogs to go get burgers. The burgers were for the dogs. They bought burgers. I ate beans and rice for years. Every night I had to beg for the money for the beans and rice. Every night. It was on my last dollar. Lived in a developing world country. Well, I was supposed to know a couple weeks ago when I figured out that I was the turd, the floater, the Klingon. Yeah, Paula sent him again. Never knew what those lines meant. The whole Martineau bloodline let me know I wasn't theirs. I figured it out. I figured out who I was, the bastard. He didn't want to talk about it. We're going to pretend as if I'm Shawnee Boy, less than 18 years old, and he was my kind, dear father who never, ever abused me in any way, and he's my DNA dad. Yeah, and we're not going to talk about anything. I called him Bozo twice, and he needed to go to the hospital. He said, when I figured it out, I remember this later, in 14, when you figure out who I am. I mean, he tortured me over and over and over. Oh, F.B.I. Special Agent Skeen was in the back of the house. The one that I was going to buy 15 years ago, the one that Tabitha told me that sister, DNA sister. Well, he's right there. Shock collar on me, the dog shock collar until I turned blue and quit breathing. That's how she has the contract, that it's everything I own is hers. And now she told me move the F out. Right at her side was Federal Agent Skeen. I was tied to the mulberry tree. In 73, 72, I was tied to the willow tree. And I wasn't tied, I was chained. Jean Lucien, slave I am. Took me to the hospital. They got my heart going again, resuscitated me, and sent me out again. I went to the hospital in June of 14 4 times to Mercy Hospital. There won't be anything that shows. There won't be anything that shows from 05. National security. It's for your safety. It's a secret. They don't have to say it's national security either. They can lie. Special instructions. Gag order with special instructions. Lie to anyone that asks. This is everywhere I go. Oh, everywhere I went. It's all the same. U.S. national security. So that paper rides, Tabitha got it. They tortured me and tortured me. Put their arms in my anus. This has been the theme. I'll tell you why. Oh, there's a symbol that Donald, with his puckered lips, the silver spooner lips, and he puts that weak fist up. Well, somebody did that after they got gamma rayed. They got death rayed. Bulgaria, I did. I got killed. They did from the damn HARP, the death ray. Sofia, Bulgaria. Down me in the street. Dead. I got back up and I put those symbols in the air. One was that, and the other was 2 fingers for victory. Unless you want to call it peace, there won't be any peace until there's that victory and Yankee Sam's cleansed away. Yankee Sam had a problem with those symbols. That's what I'm saying right now. The world's in need of you cleansing Yankee Sam away. making sure that Yankee Americans yesterday in the history book, another page. Group of people full of evil, led by the MK Ultra program. Nazis are running this show. Direct descendants, bloodline of the original Third Reich Hitler. I mean, he was original, Adolf. This is who's running the show. It was a takeover, World War II. Breaking of the psyche. That's why Yankee decided to import onto their territory, allowed to immigrate. Excuse me, they're not a car. They were a group. Their feet should have swung at Nuremberg. Many of them. 2,800 or is it 27? Look at the report. Which one is it going to be today? Either way, 2,700 Nazis were admitted into the USA. And to this day, they're running the Yankee state. It was more than a mistake. It was a victory. We're going to be there and we're going to say, it's not going to be this way. Big Boss Jock, signing off. My 750. El Poderoso, 750 kilohertz AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los choques del discos. Radio Rebelde. Firmando fuera.